ああ、うん。おかえり。
Hi, my name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some more 9. After I recorded the last episode, I was grinding Clash Royale for 2 hours straight. Crazy. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, strongly recommend to go back to episode 1. You're gonna be very, very lost. Probably. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Thanks for choosing to come back here. I really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed and hit the like already, please consider doing so. Without more yap, let's get started.
Tadaima.
Tadaima! Noah takes off her shoes and heads to the living room without making eye contact. Yep, I knew it. Things are awkward. Why are they awkward?
着替える。
ああ、そっか。じゃあ台所に。
別にいい。後ろ向いてて。
あ、はい。
And excuse the background. We have visitor today. I hear faint grunts and the rustling of cloth. You know, even though I just told her, remember being careful and not dropping your guard? I believe I just mentioned all of that. Noah-san. Well, anyway, I'm guessing it's not going to be the oversized t-shirt again. She went to go grab a change of clothes, so I'm assuming it's a regular pair of pajamas. Watch it be anything but regular. Be that as it may, I'm still oddly excited for some reason. Man, I'm a horny idiot.
終わった。
ああ。
I turn around and freeze up. Oh, I see. Still wearing that, eh? You're not being careful at all. You're just as careless as ever. After collecting her discarded clothes, she sits down right where she was standing. I take a seat as well at the other end of the table. This is the most awkward thing between us have been... What? Between us have been yet. Up until now, it never bothered me at all when we'd both go silent, but now it's making me uncomfortable.
なんか食べる？
ご飯食べてきたからお腹いっぱい。
そうか。
And the conversation comes to a grinding halt. Neither of us are big talkers, so it's not like we have lively conversations on the regular, but we never have pauses as awkward as this one. I'm getting antsy. I gotta say something. Try as I might to look for a topic, I can't find one. However, Noah's the one who eventually breaks the silence.
かけるは九条さんのこと好きなの？
Wait, even she thought that? I wonder how I look like in their eyes, in their point of view. Because so far in this show, it doesn't seem like he does. At all. I mean, if you compare that to the first episode was a lot more obvious, considering that they would spend a whole lot of time together. Why are you asking that when things are this awkward? That's the first thing that pops into my mind. As I sit unable to think or answer her question, Noah continues speaking while repeatedly glancing at me.
戦う動機を聞いたとき、九条さんと親しくなりたかったから。
Oh, right.
そう言ってたから。
I forgot.
まあ、うん。動機は、下心だけど、好きとかでは多分ないと思うけど。
そっか。今まで恋人とかいた？
Okay, seriously, why are you asking me this? A cold sweat forms on my brow. I get so tense that my body starts to lock up.
なんだよさっきから。
ただの好奇心。
いない。できたことない。
そっか。
That grin. Noah's expression looks somewhat relieved. She looks like she's scheming. What do you mean? Upon hearing my answer. Wait, relieved? Why? Is that the reaction you're going with, really? I'm going to get the wrong impression. I mean, who wouldn't? Huh? Does this girl actually like me or something? That's what I'll end up thinking. Are you okay with that? I can't do this. If I keep silent about this, things are seriously going to turn out like that. I need to speak up.
ノアはどうなんだよ。恋人とか。
I return the question to give off a nonchalant vibe, but I feel like I've completely screwed it up. There's no taking back what I already said. I just have to go with the flow.
友達すらいなかったのに恋人なんているはずない。
そうか。まあノアは興味なさそうだよな。恋人とか恋愛とか。
なかった。恋愛をテーマにした作品にも興味なかったし、今はいてもいいなって思ってる。恋人とか。
Why is she saying things that make my heart throb? Huh? Is this seriously turning? Wait, what's with this mood? I'm seriously going to get the wrong idea, you know? I mean, I am getting the wrong idea, right? And I wasn't trying to get the mood like that, is she? A confession? Wait, is she confessing to me? Yeah, right, no way. But what if she really is confessing? My expectations swell up my heart so bad that I feel like I'm going to beat right out of my chest. What? Hold on. I gotta remember that no one thinks of me as if I were a friend of the same sex. Don't get swept up in the hype. Yeah, it's impossible for Noah to like me romantically. But what if she is confessing to me? Do I even have feelings for Noah in the first place? Well, my heart's beating like mad, so I'm leaning towards a definite yes. Still, it feels less romantic and more like sexual attraction. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know, but if she's confessing to me, then I'm definitely saying, okay. I definitely will. That's just how I am.
なあ、動画見ないか？よし、じゃあ準備するわ。
I shouldn't let this awkward conversation persist. I'm going to lose control. I need to give us a break from talking so I can calm down. I'll chill out by the end of the movie.
何見たい？
Or so he says.
なんでもいい。
じゃあどうすっかな。
How about a horror movie?
適当に選ぶわ。
After a little indecision, I choose a safe action flick. You know, when Noah said she wasn't really particularly interested in romance before, I was actually like that for a very, very, very long time. Barely up until this point. Well, not to this point exactly, but just a recent few years, I started getting more into it. And I find it to be very uncomfortably corny. I think I've talked about how this romance stuff it feels very uncomfortable for me because I have not been exposed to a lot of that growing up. I don't necessarily hate the discomfort, it's just new to me. Now that I think about it though, there was an anime or two I watched probably as a teenager that had some romance. I never thought I'd see the day. After a little indecision, I choose a safe action flick. Spider-Man? I hit the play button and take a seat. Noah also relocates in front of the monitor and that's what's close to me. Yep, this is about the distance we had during the horror movie too. Nothing to freak out about here, yep. We watched the movie together. Since the intro is kind of boring, my mind ends up wandering toward Noah. About 10 minutes in, the story starts rolling and I finally begin focusing on the movie.
今の銃の撃ち方かっこいいな。
真似したい。
Don't give her a gun. We toss comments about the movie back and forth, and before I know it, the awkward vibe diminishes. However, my movie pick ends up being a dud. As the action gets more intense, people start dying left and right. I can see Noah tensing up and breathing more shallowly whenever a corpse is on the screen, and even for a sec.
やめるか。
大丈夫。このくらいいつものことだし。
Is that so?
創作物なら大成できてる。漫画でもアニメでも人はよく死ぬし。
Or so she says.
そっか。
心配してくれてありがとう。大丈夫。最後まで見たい。
わかった。
We resume watching. However, I soon come to regret that. I tell myself we should have stopped after all. Why? It's not that deep, it's just a movie. Game, you can stop? Yep, we come to a sex scene. The hero and heroine are both fully nude, passionately entangled. Oh god, this is so awkward. Give me a friggin' break. Why is this scene in the movie? I wouldn't have picked it if I had known. Actually, holy crap, this is long. What kind of action movie needs a sex scene this involved? I want to stop the movie right away, but I hesitate since it might leave us too self-conscious and weirded out. I feign composure and manage to stick it out. With the sex scene finally behind us, we reach the climax of the film. Did they climax as well? Thanks to the chaotic turn of events, the awkward vibe goes out the window. Then come the credits. The screen shrinks to the corner and a list of recommended movies show up.
エンドロール見る？
いい。
じゃあ止めるか。
なかなか面白かった。
アクション派手でよかった。
Our impression sharing doesn't last long. Maybe it's because of my internal desire to skip the awkward void, but my eyes peer over at the clock. Too early to sleep. But I sure as heck want to. I want to let this day just end.
風呂って入ってきた？
入ってない。
I bet if this game had the patch, the H scene would be coming up very, very soon. I get the scene clean for some reason.
じゃあ入るよな。わかった。洗ってくるわ。
I quickly stand up and head to the bathroom. After a more thorough than usual scrub, I fill the bathtub with water.
すぐお湯たまるから。
かけるの後に入る。
いいよ。先に入れよ。
悪いし。
いいって。一番風呂はお客様にってうちの家訓なんだ。
Is that actually the case?
本当に？
Or are you lying?
今作った。
Oh.
わかった。入る。
She stands up and goes to her bag. Looks like she brought a bathing set. A towel, soaps, and a fresh pair of underwear, which I quickly look away from once I spot them. God, I wish she'd be mindful. A little more care is all I'm asking. You really don't trust yourself? Well, actually, I'm in the wrong for staring so hard just now. The bathtub isn't filled yet, so Noah holds her toiletries and takes a seat back where she was a second ago. Silence yet again. The house ain't burning down. A few minutes pass without us saying a word until the beep notifies us that the tub is filled. That was the game? Bro, no way. No way, no way. I thought that was the house, yo. Man, why are they trolling?
お先どうぞ。
入ってくる。
Standing up, Noah leaves the living room. I feel the tension instantly melt away. God, this is so bad. I'm too much in my own head. But there's not much I can do about this situation. I'm not some veteran playboy. No way can I stay calm like this. Same for Noah, too. I'm telling myself that Noah doesn't see me that way, but something tells me that she does. Huh? Sees me as a man, that is. Maybe I really should be getting my hopes up. Wait, hopes for what? Well, there's always after she gets out of the bath. For what? Right, the bath, right now. Noah is in the bath, which means she's fully naked. Noah is nude, right over there. My once melted tension is back with a vengeance. Try to put on a random movie to drive away this inner anguish. No dice. Noah's naked body flashes in my mind. Bro is fiending for this girl. Holy crap. Now, I don't even think it was this bad for the other maidens. Jesus. The supple sensation of her body I touched her indirectly comes floating back. I can't take it anymore. If I see Noah after she gets out of the bath, my rationality might finally go out the window. Bro needs a walk. Bro needs gym. I continue to stare at the video, not paying attention to its content for about 10 minutes. I then hear sounds from the kitchen. Noah seems to have stepped out faster than I expected. My heart immediately starts racing.
ねえ
Noah projects her voice from the other side of the door. No shampoo? She sounds a little anxious, but why?
どうした？
I curiously respond as the door slowly opens and Noah peeks a bit of her face out from the crack.
バスタオル忘れた
え、
Meaning she's naked right now. Behind that very door is a fully naked gal.
取って
I flubber around to and fro in place. I have to calm down. I can't get thrown out of
タオ
that.
ル、カバンの中。
持ってくるの忘れた
ああ、そっか。ちょっと待って。
I open my shelves and grab a shirt. No, wrong. Come on, seriously? Just calm down. I pull out a bath towel and hold it out to Noah. Noah reaches her arm out from the crack in the door, causing my heart to jump.
ありがとう
Of course, maiden. Noah.
それ、洗ったばっかのやつだから。
うん
What a considerate lad.
拭き終わったら洗濯機の中放り込んどいて。
Life hack. Throw your towel in the dryer or let it out to dry somewhere hot. And then, after the shower, run outside naked and grab the towel for a very warm towel. But preferably if you have a dryer.
わかった
Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you get arrested. Noah's arm slinks back. Please don't get arrested. Noah's arm sinks back and the door shuts. I panicked. What is this? No, seriously, I need answers. Why is she causing one silly event after another to toy with my emotions? I've got to keep it in. I've got to keep the snarling beast of virginity in its cage. This episode reeks virgin. I overreact to the sound of the door opening. Noah's back. I calm myself and look up. By the way, nothing wrong with it. I'm stunned, speechless. Excuse me, Noah-san. Why are you wearing a bath towel? Why aren't you wearing your t-shirt?
ドライヤーって
ああ、バスタオルの下の棚。
ありがとう
Noah goes back. Okay, so she's going to change after she dries her hair. That makes sense. She had to come out in that towel to ask where the hairdryer was. Makes perfect sense. Noah comes back with the hairdryer still wrapped in the towel. Careful, Noah, don't drop it in the water. You'll die. Wait, why though? How though?
あの
何？
髪乾かしてもらってもいい
え？
髪
俺が？
うん
なんで？
乾かしてほしいから
What is going on here? I must say, seeing or hearing as we've heard this lady before, at least I have, because she voiced Natsume, which I was very crazy for back in Cafestella days. It's crazy. It's awesome to see that contrast with shy, cutesy Chuni girl and more mature maiden, which was Natsume. I like that. Though I prefer the more mature Natsume, especially Natsume. Oh, why me? Why do I have to dry it? How come?
普段親に乾かしてもらってるとか。
普段は自分で乾かしてる
じゃあ別に俺に頼まなくても。
I can't believe the face she's making. The puppy eyes. I can't believe the look she's shooting me. I can't very well refuse her now. God dang it. You totally can. I wouldn't though. She hands me the hairdryer and parks herself on my bed. Parks? What is she, a car? First, I've got to plug this in. What do I do now? I've never dried someone else's hair before, much less a girl's hair.
変な風にしちゃいそうだし、やっぱ自分で乾かした方が。
もう寝る るだけだし、癖ついても平気。
そうですか。
I give up and stand in front of her. Wait, I should be behind her. I step behind her and position the hairdryer.
一番弱い風がいい。
わかった。
I slide the switch and point the stream of warm air at Noah's hair. Pretty. Her hair flutters slightly as the warm air runs through it. It's short for a girl's hair, but it's longer than mine. Looks like it's going to take some time to dry it off. Oh yeah, there's definitely a H scene here. If it had the patch. Should I run my fingers through it like a beautician?
髪触っていい？
うん。
I stammer out, gaining permission. Timidly, I reach out my hand and give it a touch.
引っ張ったつもりないけど痛かったか？
ううん。くすぐったかっただけ。
そうか。
She's adorable. Our stiff and awkward exchange doesn't last long. Only the sounds of the hairdryer echo throughout the room. She sure does have a lot of hair. Each strand is thinner and softer than anything that had been on my head. As I sit here touching, I begin to feel somewhat strange. The dryer softly spreading the unfamiliar scent of her shampoo across the room, sending my heart aflutter. Also below me, I have Noah, clad in a single towel. She's vulnerable. One act of mischief. These thoughts, man. One act of mischief would be enough to tear that towel right off her. I could just wrap my arms around her, and I doubt she would get mad at me. Probably not. She probably wants you to make the move too. Stupid thoughts race through my mind. They are thoughts after all. As long as you don't act on them. In an attempt to snap out of it, I start speaking without a clue as to what to actually talk about.
何？
なんだ、そう、髪サラサラだな。
ありがとう。
ケアとかしてんの？なんか変わった？
別に。
そうか。
シャンプーは少しこだわってる。
自分の持ってきてたもんな。
まだ余ってる。かけるも使う？
いや、俺がこんないい匂いさせても気持ち悪いだろう。
そうは思わないけど。これいい匂い？
うん、いい匂いする。
好みの匂い？
まあ好みかな。
そっか。じゃあこれからもこのシャンプー使うようにする。
うん。
What is that supposed to mean? She's going to use a shampoo that I like? Isn't that practically a confession? I like this. Him just overthinking everything. I get it though. You know what? Now that I think about it. Nah, I'll save that. I'll keep that in my mind. Actually, it's not really a big deal, but... Or kind of, at least at the time. Like when I'm thinking back to like the first girlfriend days, I'm trying to remember if I had thoughts like this where I was overthinking every little thing. But honestly, I don't remember. I just remember being super awkward and nervous. Very, very, very nervous. Dang it, I need to calm down. Getting the wrong idea and going crazy with Joy is just going to end up hurting me. Noah is toying with me. What in the heck is her game? You know, I'm surprised he thinks that Noah's just messing around with him because she's never really been messing with him like that. I'd say on the contrary, he's the one that's messing with her.
何？
迷惑だった。急に止まるって言い出して。
いや別に驚きはしたけど。
Come to think of it, was he even like this with the other maidens? I know with Kujo he was a little like this, but I don't remember it being like this.
ごめん。
別に謝らなくてもいいけど、親になんて言ったんだ？
友達の家に泊まるって言った。
I mean, technically, you're not lying at all, actually.
ああ、友達だよな、友達。
Yeah, it makes sense. We're friends after all. Eesh, close call. I'm so glad I didn't jump the gun and pounce on her. God, that was close.
そうだ、お土産。
お土産？
お世話になるから買っていきなさいって。駅前でおせんべい買った。
しっかりしてんな。
Responsible?
電話するって言ってたけど、それは阻止した。
That was a good move.
まあ、俺が出るわけにもいかんしな。
男の子の部屋に泊まるって言ったら絶対ダメって言われるから。
だよな。
I reply a nod in agreement, my composure wavering all the while. I can understand her parents being opposed to her staying over at my house. So, tell me, why are you here, Noah? Why are you trying to get my hopes up when I'm on the verge of regaining my sanity, Noah?
おせんべい、あっちの紙袋
ああ、
渡すの忘れてた。口に合うといいけど。
紙袋の何？柄？店のマーク？見たことある。
そう。
Whoops.
じゃあめっちゃ好きなやつだ。
よかった。食べきれなかったら空にも分けていいから。
どうせなら一緒に食おうぜ。ノアが買ってきたんだし。ああ、でも明日か。こんな時間に食うと太るよな。
気にしない。
じゃあ後で一緒に食おう。お土産のチョイス渋いな。
日持ちしそうで無難なの選んだだけ。
ああ、日持ちか。俺そういうこと考えずに買いそう。っていうかコンビニで適当に買いそう。
かけるはそっちの方がいいかなってちょっと迷った。
ノアはあんまり食べないんだっけ？スナック菓子とか。
あんまり。
モックとかは？ジャンクフード系。
たまに食べる。
カップラーメンとかは食べなさそうだな。
嫌いなわけじゃないけどめったに食べない。
カップじゃないラーメンも食べなさそう。
どうして？
なんか似合わない。
よくわからない。
パスタは似合う。
そういうイメージ。これからは積極的に壊していきたい。
じゃあ今度ラーメン食いに行くか。
行く。
あっさり系とこってり系どっちがいい？
特にこだわりはないけど。
強いて言うなら。
あっさり？
All the awkwardness has disappeared, I think. Or it feels like it.
わかった。おすすめの店に連れてく。
楽しみ。
Start enjoying a surprisingly nice chat, and my nervousness is gone before I know it. By the time I'm used to touching Noah's hair, I've got it completely dried. I was about to say, it's been probably like 10 minutes for them. I'm like, does it actually take that long?
よし、終わり。
They're gonna burn her freaking hair off. Probably.
ありがとう。
Not. Noah slowly stands up.
じゃあ俺風呂入ってくるわ。
I don't know why, but when I started thinking about hair, I started remembering that one episode of Jujutsu Kaisen where there was that weird guy that saved Megumi. I think his name's Megumi. The guy with the sea urchin hair. Somebody called him sea urchin head. But I remember the part where that weird guy that saved Megumi, when he made that weird joke about Wi-Fi that I still do not understand. And that the joke was so bad that even the animation was bad for a bit. And it showed a freaking little stick figure with Megumi and his like 4 hairs. That was good. That was really, really good. I pull the plug of the hairdryer and wrap up the cord. I pull out a towel and change of clothes from my shelves and head to the bathroom. Noah's change of clothes, or whatever you'd call them, are on the floor in front of the bathroom. Right. She still hasn't changed yet. Oh man, what should I do? Do I head back and make her change before I go? No. I take off my clothes and throw them in the washing machine. Place my own change of clothes on top of the washer and call out to the living room.
着替え取りに来て大丈夫だぞ。
I go into the bathroom and shut the door without waiting for her to reply. Man, why am I panicking over every little thing? I don't know. I think he likes her guys. Bro, you good? Did he just launch himself into the bathtub? I mean, that's the way to go in, I guess. Anyway, let's take a nice, relaxing dip in the tub and watch Noah just come in. And that's not even funny. I don't know, but my mind's just going everywhere but here. Wait, tub? A tub full of the same water Noah used. That is pretty nasty. Did you not change it? Even if I have to admit it's unsanitary, but yeah, there we go. No way! No way. What? In my current mental state, I might end up making a huge mistake, like putting her hairs in my mouth, sipping the bathwater, or something else I'd be sorry about later down the road. However, be that as it may, he is down horrendously. I've never seen anyone quite like him before in my entire career and not career.
ねえの。
I can't spot any hairs anywhere. What the? Wait, she did soak in the tub, didn't she? Did she not use it, or did she predict that I'd get the wrong idea? Dang it. Why? Noah, why? Why would you set me up so far just to let me down here? I was hoping that the rest of the bathwater was your bathwater. Just wanted to bathe in the same water as a beautiful girl.
アホかよ。
Yeah. As I berate myself, I turn the faucet and let the cold water run from the shower. Judgment aside, I genuinely don't get the whole thing about girls' bathwater. Like, I remember, I don't know how long ago it was now, but it's definitely been a few years. There was a popular streamer who sold their bathwater, and there was people like going nuts about it. Like, I genuinely don't see it. Like, I get it, she's attractive and all, but I mean, it's just bathwater. I don't know, I don't get it. I want to get it, but I just don't get it. Is it like one of those taboo things like feet? Though I feel like feet is becoming more normalized, but still, I don't know. But I mean, if that's what the brain is into, it's what it's into. Who am I to judge? As I berate myself, I turn the faucet and let the cold water run from the shower. Hot water now won't do. I need to chill. Just gotta clear my mind and be cool. Question is, can I? Even if she didn't soak in the bathtub, she had to have showered here, right? What are you doing? This is getting me all hot and bothered. Dang it, I can't do this anymore. I'm through. What does that mean, brother? After I get out of the bath, we watch another movie while snacking on the shrimp crackers since it's too early to go to sleep. I thought it was too late for that. This time we watch one without any awkward scenes. No spooks or people dying either. As we approach the end, Noah lets out a yawn. It's only 11 p.m. That is way past my bedtime. What do you mean, only? I'm usually up for a little later, but I guess we can turn in now for tonight. After all, if we stay awake, who knows what mishaps might occur again.
寝るか。
Once the credits roll, I stop the video. I shut down my laptop and stand up.
歯ブラシとか持ってきた？
持ってきた。歯磨き粉もある。
そっか。お先にどうぞ。
磨いてくる。
She pulls out her toothbrush and toothpaste and heads to the washroom. I stand up with no real plan in mind. Oh wait, I should probably change out the pillowcase since I'm letting Noah use the bed. I'd venture she won't want to sleep with my scent in her nose. Should I change the sheets too? Nah, this might be, I don't know, a little overboard? Come across too eager? Or would it? Don't know. Am I being too paranoid? Man, I have no clue. I don't know what's the right call anymore. In any case, just the pillowcases should do. Alright, there. Now I'll be sleeping on the floor, but what should I do? I don't know how to spread futon. Oh, I know, maybe those will work. Pull out a winter blanket and a mattress pad from my closet and spread them on the floor. Excuse me. Nice, that should do it. I'll just use the throw pillows as actual pillows and it'll be perfect. Maybe I should move it a little bit more away from the bed. I'll need to move the table to do so though.
何してるの？
Noah returns as I diligently work on making my bed.
俺の寝床を整えてる。
かけるの？
そう。ノアはベッド使えよ。俺はこっちで寝るからさ。
お
ああ、枕カバーは変えといた。シーツも変えた方がいいか？
必要ない。そのままでいい。
そっか。よし、こんなもんか。じゃあ俺も歯磨いてくるわ。先寝てていいぞ。
I brush my teeth extra carefully. Attaboy. But you should really be brushing extra carefully every single day. And floss. I'm no dentist, but flossing goes a long way. I brush my teeth extra carefully. Don't know why, since I'm just going to sleep, but still. I'm getting self-conscious because I'm with a girl. It's making a maiden. It's making me brush my teeth way more... Wait, what? It's making me brush my teeth with way more careful than usual. I mean, it's not like anything's gonna happen. It's not like I'm expecting anything to happen. Yeah, no, definitely not. A clean mouth is a healthy mouth. Right? Right! I think, making meaningless excuses to myself in the mirror as I scrub away at my teeth. I rinse out my mouth and put away my toothbrush. How about floss? Lastly, I fix my hair for some reason. Alrighty, no floss. Now go to bed. The day is finally over. This turbulent day of Noah, using my heart as her plaything. I don't think she's doing that. Once I return to the living room, the blankets and stuff that I set up on the floor are folded up and pushed off to the corner. And for whatever reason, sitting atop them with her knees clutched to her chest is Noah. I swear, nothing she does makes any sense.
ベッドじゃなくてそっちが良かった？
This is kind of given that one video where Amy's like, Sonic, I'm wet. Oh, do you want a paper towel? And then she's like, no, I want more than that. And he's like, damn, you want two? That's what I remembered.
まだ寝たくない？
寝る。
じゃあ俺も寝ますので。
うん。
それ広げますのでどいていただけると。
やだ。
Oh, okay. Have a good night. I'll go sleep in the bathtub.
やだ？
一緒に寝る。
If that ain't clear enough for your buddy, boyo, I don't know what will.
ベッドで一緒に寝る。
I mean, unless it's a common thing now for friends of opposite sex, or not opposite sex, it could be of the same sex, sleeping together. Although, from how I was raised, and from what I've heard, that doesn't seem to be the case. So, buddy, there we go. There's the confession. There it is.
は？
床じゃなくてベッドで一緒に。
What is this girl talking about? I don't know. It's pretty easy to understand, I think. Huh? Is she being serious? Does she know what she's even saying?
ダメ？
そりゃダメだろ。
どうして？
どうしてって言わなきゃダメかそれ。
Oh, buddy boil.
一人じゃ眠れない。
なんで？
暗いの怖い。
She has to be lying.
じゃあ電気つけとく？
明るいと熟睡できない。
なんつうわがままな。
いつもぬいぐるみと一緒に寝てる。
俺にぬいぐるみになれってか？いや、なれねえよ。ダメだろ。
どうして？
だからどうしてってお前ダメに決まってんだろ。一緒になんて。
Is it actually?
やだ。
やだじゃねえよ。何がだよ。もう分かった分かった。寝るのやめよう。起きてよ。
Bro is shooting down a once in a lifetime opportunity. And not even once in a lifetime, probably, but a golden opportunity, I should say.
やだ、一緒に寝る。
なんで子供みたいになってんだよ。
一緒に寝る。
だからまずいだろ。その男と女がな、わかるだろ。
分かってる。
だよな。わかってるの？分かった上で言ってるの？そっか。俺がどうなるか保証できませんけど。
No, you can't, you gotta stop saying that. Oh no.
別にいい。
いいの？
いい。
そっか。
一緒に寝よう。
はい。
I'm gonna say it again. Bro's like, boo-hoo, my steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery. If that were me, you ain't gotta tell me twice. We lie in the same bed. Lying next to me, the little cutie patootie, Noah, squeezes under my arm tightly. She stares right at me. Yes, ma'am. God, why did I open my stupid mouth? Who am I kidding? I know exactly why. I lost too lost. I mean, the fact that she prompted us to sleep together, even though she knows it's not right, who says it's wrong? Who said that? Means what it says on the box, right? I can't refuse that. You totally can. Her insistence is sending me over the edge. I don't know what she's really up to here, and I honestly have no clue what's going to happen, but I'm at my wit's end. I'm at my wit's end in resisting this upsurge of desire. Yo, this game just keeps giving me CGs. I'm about to start collecting them, and then for every episode use one. That way I don't run out of CGs, which can be used as thumbnails. She looks so angelic for no reason.
寝ないの？
この状況で無理だろ。
どうして？
Yep, definitely seeing upcoming. If I had the patch.
聞くなよ。
どうなるか保証できないんだっけ？
She's saying, without saying, you said something was gonna happen. Now why haven't you done anything? Put.
どうなるか。
Dang. Whoa. She's pretty bold. I feel my heart slam against my chest. Those words. Her clinging to me. Asking to sleep together. Asking to stay the night over at my place. Although that means what I think it means, right? Buddy. It's safe to assume that this isn't one of my delusions and that Noah's doing what I think she's doing, isn't it? If I were more of a ladies' man, then I would have pounced on Noah at the drop of a hat. That sounds like assault. Actually, I probably would have turned into a womanizing wolf at a way earlier stage. But I'm just a wuss who's never even dated a girl before. I can't handle things in style. You don't have to, Brody.
なんかのはおかしくないか？
Dog, I'm this far in and I'm still pathetically trying to probe around for answers. This is exactly why I've never been able to get a girlfriend. God, I hate myself. Now, you don't need to do that. The answer to that question is already clear as day. But I can't resist the urge to hear straight from Noah's mouth.
おかしい？
おかしい。
自分でもそう思う。
なんかあった？
自分なりに必死にアプローチしてる。
I'm rooting for you.
アプローチ？なんで？
カゲルのことが好きだから。
I'm shaken. That's what I'd been hoping she would say. But now that I actually hear those words, I can't help but feel flustered. I can't help but think this is some sort of dream or hallucination.
どうして驚くの？
いや、だって。
もう気づいてたでしょ？
No! Even better. Or not even better. But he literally has memories of how Noah was before. Like, that's what surprises you too. Like, you have all these memories in all these different worlds where she was being nothing but cold and downright annoying at times. Although I do understand to an extent, that annoyance is still very valid and real. But still, the one in this branch, like, how is still so surprised, brother? I don't get it. Like, this guy might actually be more dense than Shuuji. Shu-kun.
まあ、そうかなとは。いや、でもなんつうか、同性の友達のつもりだったみたいなこと言ってたからさ。
親友になりたいとは思ってた。さっきまでは私なんか守備範囲外だと思ってたから。だから一番の友達でいたいなって。
友達感覚ってそういうことか。
かけるは私のことを意識してないだろうから。
That back and forth.
私もそうしてた。
You know what's funny too is that things like that happen in real life. Like, let me tell you, recently I had talked to a very close friend that I had in high school. And actually, when I mean recently, it's actually going up to a year now. But my friend had shared that she had a huge crush on this guy. And she thought this entire time, and they were best friends, mind you. They were best friends for years. She thought he didn't feel the same towards her. And come to find out, she found out recently, about almost a year ago. And we had graduated like, what, going on the 6 years now? That the guy actually had feelings for her too. And I was like, dang. Oh! That sucks. That sucks. It goes to show. What's meant for you is meant for you. It doesn't matter if you hide under a bridge, under the road, under your mom's house. What's for you is for you. It's not gonna be missed. And the things that are for you, they often feel easier than not.
男同士の友達ってそうなんだろうなって思ったから。
目のやり場にめちゃくちゃ困った。
下着はわざと見せてたわけじゃない。ごめん。
下着だけじゃなくてさ、足とか生足、その、
意識しちゃった？
するだろう、そりゃ。
She's like success. No smile is bashful yet with a hint of satisfaction.
かけるが私のこと女の子として見てくれてるって分かったから、
So you are sharp.
頑張ってみようって思った。他の誰かに取られないうちに。
Wholesome.
そうか。
She's too wholesome.
すごく恥ずかしかったけど、かけるがおどおどしててちょっと面白かった。
そりゃするだろ、おどおど。だってずっと普通だったのにいきなりおかしくなるから。っていうか、いや、こんなこと聞くのもなんだけど、いつから？
いつだと思う？
You just found out, Noah. What kind of question is that?
全然わからん。
あんなことしておいて。
Wait, what do you do?
俺何した？
ナインボール。
ナインボール。
Oh.
私に声かけた。
最初に声かけた日か？
そう。
あの日。俺何した？
だから私に声をかけた。
それだけ？
それだけ。
じゃあ、あの日から俺のこと。
Oh, she fell quick.
好きだった。戸惑う理由がわからない。
I do agree to that though.
いや、だって俺特別なことしてないし。
本気で言ってる？ 逆に何が特別じゃなかったのか聞きたい。
ああ、まあ、そっか。
Actually, hold on.
そっか。
Hold on. I kind of thought the same now that I think about it. But again, I literally said the answer myself. We saw the contrast with how she was in the other branches and in this branch. In this branch, it was like that, very easily, very little friction. It was like she accepted him right away. She was very cooperative. She was so many things. Like, what the?
あんな出会い方したら私みたいな重度の中二病患者はときめくに決まってる。
I might be a little dense myself.
あの時思った。運命の人が現れたって。私とこの人の物語がここから始まるんだって。
そっか。初めて会った時から気づかなかった。
ずっと私を演じてきたから気持ちを隠すのは得意。
っていうか他の枝でもそんな素振り全くなかったし、むしろ警戒されてる枝もあったし。
カケルのことよく知らなかったからでしょ。
まあ、うん。でも仲間になった枝でも別に、
恋心ではなかったかもしれないけど、少なくとも好意を抱いていたと思う。あなたのひたむきさを仲間としてそばで見ていたのなら。
ひたむき、
誰かのために頑張れるあなたは立派だと思う。
I'm at a loss for words. I've never had anyone be so straightforward with me before. How do I even respond? I'm confused and it's making me freeze up.
私はそんなカケルが好き。カケルは私のことどう思ってる？聞かせてほしい。
This is my chance for a maiden. Not I, him. All I have to say is, I love you. If I do, I've got a girlfriend. But I couldn't do something so insincere to Noah. Wait, what? That's why I'll be upfront. I'll tell her how I honestly feel.
好きか嫌いかで言ったら
Is this the curveball branch? What's going on?
間違いなく好き寄りだと思う。
Okay.
好きって言ってもらえてすげえ嬉しかったし、今だって今だけじゃなくて今日ずっとドキドキしてるし。
I mean, I guess you can like her and be in a relationship with her and I'll be ready to say that oh word or whatever, but for a sec I'm like, wait a minute. Could this be the curveball branch? Oh, not the curveball branch. The curveball.
けど
けど
これがちゃんと好きなのかわからない。ノアを意識したのってほら減退でさ、変身した時で。
The moment that put you into my head was back then, you know? When you transform with the illusory body?
ノアの悪い変態っぽいけどさ、体の感触っていうか触ってめちゃくちゃドキドキした。意識した。でもそれってさ、恋とかじゃなくて性欲じゃねえのって思うんだよ。ただエロい経験してドキドキしてるだけでさ、純粋な気持ちじゃないっつうか。
No. I see his confusion, but no, he definitely likes her. I think. Earlier he was talking about, wait, why am I hoping about blah blah blah?
ノアの気持ちに対して不純すぎて、なんつうか好きだって胸を張って言えない。
That's true.
悪い、こんな答えで。
一緒に寝ようって誘った私も十分不純だけど。
いや、きっかけが違うじゃん。俺はきっかけが不純つうか軽いっつうか。
私のきっかけだって大したことない。特殊な状況で声をかけられただけ。 世界線を越えてきたって属性に惹かれた。かけるの人格とか何も知らないのに、たとえ性欲でも私自身に魅力を感じてくれたかけるは私よりもよっぽど純粋。
そうか。
迷惑ならはっきり言ってほしい。諦める。
迷惑とは思ってない。悪い、男らしくないな。ちょっと整理させてくれ。ノアは他の枝ではいつもクールで頼れる仲間で、でもこの枝ではホラーでビビって叫んでさ。
Does that turn you off?
気を許してたからだと思う。普段の私だったら多分耐えてた
かもな。そういう素の顔を見せてくれるのがなんか嬉しかった。猫を抱いている時とかめちゃくちゃいい笑顔で。
As I speak, it dawns on me. I finally realize. Ah, I get it. That one time wasn't the start. It was even further back. What was?
私はかけるが好き。かけるは
好きだ。
Oh? Noah gives me a soft smile. That's right. This smile attracted me. I can say that with utmost confidence.
なんだか無理やり言わせた感ある。
I felt that way too for a split second until I read what he just said.
またいつか言うよ。言わされた感のないタイミングで。
So she did kind of pressure you into saying it. Ah, what matters is he likes her, or whatever. She smiles in delight, she hugs my arm
勇
tight.
気を出してよかった。今までの私だったら絶対に伝えなかった。
Please don't fumble.
私は幸せになっちゃいけないって思ってた。
That's sad.
誰かにそう言われたわけじゃないけど、そうしなきゃって思い込んでた。でも前に進もうと思った。
Like, notice the pitch of her voice. It sounds a lot higher than before.
あなたのおかげ。
She's pretty much a different maiden.
ありがとう。
俺が何かしなくてもいつかノアは自力で前に進んでいたと思
そう？
う。俺よりよっぽど強いからな。
甘えちゃダメってこと？
いや、そういうわけじゃ。
甘えていい？
もちろん。
やった。
Can feel my rationality almost get blown away, but I grit my teeth and keep it in check. What? She's gotten all soft all of a sudden. Is this the true side of her? If it is, then will I be able to contain myself? Oh, hopefully. No, I have to endure it. I can't just turn into some hornball beast right after confessing. I gotta hold it in.
ね
She's probably horned up right now too. Noah sits up and slightly peers in my face.
何？
え、いつかけるはどうかなっちゃうの？
What does that mean?
保証なんて
ぐいぐい来ますね。
She certainly is.
せっかちなのは認めるけど、幸せって前触れなく唐突に消えてしま
No,
うか
no,
ら
she's not wrong.
先延ばしにしたくない。あなたはやり直せるかもしれないけど、私には
Ah! I don't like
今
that.
この
Don't
瞬
talk
間だ
about
けだから。
those hypotheticals. I don't like that.
失敗するつもりはないけれど、でもイーリスに負けてしまう未来がこの先待っているかもしれないから、今できることは全部今したい。
Fair enough.
全部。
そう、全部。焦りすぎてるのは自覚してるし、唐突なのも理解はしてるから、かけるに心の準備ができていないのなら我慢する。
She's fighting her own demons too. Her words and her gaze are suggestive. Noah herself might not be doing it intentionally. Still, I kind of like she's testing me. I could say it's too early or that there's an order to these things, but if I were to burst out that common sense and back away here, I don't think I'd be able to set up to the plate when it counts ever again. I wouldn't be worthy of being Noah's boyfriend if I did. I embrace Noah, softly, gently. I feel kind of pathetic that it's not a tighter embrace, but this is a big step forward for me. The atmosphere is right. Well, no, it's oddly tense. Noah had been so eager and proactive just a second ago, but now even she's losing composure and her eyes are darting around. I also feel a sense of urgency telling me that I can't come this far and not finish the job. My heart is thrashing around in my chest. As I hold Noah, I can feel that her heartbeat is going awfully fast too. We both nervously look around the room. That is, until our eyes finally meet and we stare into each other. Noah closes her eyes as if she's made up her mind. There's no way out now. Just go for it. Yes! Attaboy. Wait a minute, hold up, what's happening? Don't show me anything, please. I cover Noah's body and lock my lips with hers. Once I do, the bliss starts to rush through my entire body, heating me up. I've crossed the line and I can feel it. The tension biting at me this entire time disperses as if it never existed, and all my cares fall by the wayside. The only thing I want to focus on is the sensation of my lips on Noah. Wait. I shouldn't have the patch, right? I thought I removed it. Noah's body tenses with every kiss I deliver. I'm guessing that Noah's still nervous. Her composure lost, she keeps her eyes firmly closed. I want to do more, but I wonder if I'll wear out my welcome if I get too greedy. My doubts fueled by lack of experience come to put a damper on my excitement. Noah slowly opens her eyes. What's the matter? That's what her doe eyes seem to be asking me. Well, if Noah herself is asking for more, my doubts vanish into thin air and I'm done holding back these impulses. Wait a minute. No audio, huh? I lock lips with her again. In seconds, her warmth permeates my skin. Oh, there's the audio. Our lips part and we stare into each other's eyes. I guess I'm being spared from the lip smacking. I appreciate it. We kiss once more. Wait, though, no, but for though, should it be doing that? Because I know sometimes audio bugs out, so let me just be sure here. Yeah, no, I guess the audio is like that. We kiss and look at each other. We repeat that process several times, without a word exchange, without missing a beat, over and over. Cool. Yeah, so no audio. Look, as you know, I'm not crazy about it, but I also don't like that it's muted. I know it sounds kind of contradictory, but oh well. With every kiss we share, my heart throbs intensely, causing my mind to go blank. For now, only for now, I want to forget everything. I only want to feel Noah. No thoughts, only Noah. And they get freaky. If I had the patch, that's when they would show the stuffs. Right? I was about to say, we need to wrap it up because it's 1 hour and 8 on the timer. May 1st, it's almost the flight for Iris. Does that mean the freaking route is almost over? Oh. I wake to find Noah staring straight at my face. Still half asleep, I blink my eyes in confusion as to why. But after a few seconds, it all comes back to me. That's right, I got myself a maiden. That was not a dream. I gently pet Noah's head. I relax my body and Noah clings to me.
もう少しこのまま。結構寝た気がする。今昼くらい。
セーブ画面セーブするの？セーブした？
Nice. So it finally happened. How I like to say, this episode wasn't too crazy, but we definitely got some development in the relationship, which was nice to see. Noah is very, very wholesome. She's just grown on me a lot. But Haruka. But still, they've been doing a good job with Yuuki, with this story, and making the reader like Yuuki, because she was really irritating me. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Not a bad episode, but also nothing crazy. But yay, he has a maiden now, finally. In this branch anyway. With that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Time to go. You're watching this right now, but I'm actually in Indiana, Lafayette. About 2,000 miles away from home. Over 2,000 miles away from home. And I thought I'd batch record so I'd have something for you guys while I'm out to visit my mother in Lafayette. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for being here as always. Very, very, very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, I would like to remind you to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. We're right there. As of April 4th, 26. Last I checked. Anyway. As of April 4th, 26. I have 998 subscribers. 1,000 is right there. Please help a brother out. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Y'all stay safe, and until next time.